Well, good. I want you to know that the Bears work very hard to try to entertain you. Now, we're setting up for our next performer. She's our youngest at 8 years of age. And her name is Tula, T-U-L-A. She has already finished her formal schooling. It takes us about 3 summer seasons in order to train one of our bears. It totals about 1,000 hours out here in front of an audience. And this is how we do it. We start when they're small, we carry them, we coddle them, we bottle feed them. We use good things to eat, love, patience, and kindness. No weapons of any kind. My father used to say, this is not a blood and thunder show. The only thing we carry is food in one pocket and a spoon. All right, Maureen, if you're ready, let's bring out little tiny Tula and see what the surprise will be today. Come, young lady. The enthusiastic crowd awaits. And here she comes. This is Tula. For 8 years, she began her routine in this double bear chair right here. This summer, for some reason, she decided to change it on us. So now she drinks over here with the contents of the horn. What is she drinking? A mixture of milk and honey. She doesn't like it, but we make her drink it. All of the bears love dairy products, milk, ice cream, cheese. Some of the wild bears even like the cows themselves. And they get into big trouble. Would you jump up on the drum carefully? Now I want you to put it in gear, slip the clutch, and peel rubber. Hold like 60. And if no one's watching, do 70. We call this rig the Bearmobile. And on a good day, we can get about 13 miles per gallon of ice cream with it. Not too shabby for this neck of the woods. And in our effort to go green, we've been working on a hybrid. One that runs on milk or ice cream. That one's still in development. Just like that joke. There's the money. Sweetheart, would you climb down carefully? Very good. Now they'll make their way over to that perfectly placed butterfly barrel. And we're going to try to do a classic stunt. We call this one Bear in a Barrel. She jumps up on top, then she'll drop down out of sight. See no bear at all. And only one small part of her anatomy will show up at the bunghole. Yes, it's all right.
Oh my god, I think they're gonna like...
You see that? She's eating ice cream right through the barrel. Have you ever seen such a thing in your life? That's the only time the ice cream is truly safe. All the bears want to hold the ice cream coming, but we can't let them. They tend to break the handle. Now we'll set you down gently. And did you know that every spring we go out June bug picking? And I keep them in the freezer for the show. During the hot weather, when you put them in your pocket, they warm up and crawl around a little. Kind of hard to catch them. Sweetheart, would you like a June bug? I think I've got one right here. She loves them. Crunchy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. The little legs tickle on the way down. Oh, and here's that big noisy one from the porch screen. Juicy! For those of you who are horrified, they're prunes. And they help to keep her regular. And did you know I lost 3 lips learning how to do that stunt? Hence the resplendent mustache. All right, kid, why don't you stand up and hold steady? We'll weigh you in. I'm going to call you 344 pounds and growing. But every time we weigh her in, I suddenly get a headache. Whenever I get a headache during the show, Tula heads over to that blue first aid cabinet. And just like Florence Nightingale, she always pulls out the Bear aspirin. Those other brands just won't do. Now for the tough part. Would you please take that and put it back into the cabinet? But this time, put it in on the left-hand side and then close the door to keep the small children out. Thank you. And those are left or the right. You went to school here, Lincoln. Up on the barrel, get your cameras ready. We'll stand her up, but she'll only do it for a moment. She's a kid, in a hurry. Wants to go home and play with her new fidget spinner. Could you show them who you are? Nicely done. And you'll notice, in the center of her chest is a white marking. That's called the chest blaze. Birthmark. Commonly seen in black bears, male or female. Tula's is distinctive. It's in the shape of a butterfly. Could you show them over here? Just a peek? That's what I said, just a peek. Well then, here's Maureen. We'll hand her the money. There's the spoon. Since you're right there in position, could you do your little dancey dance? Right about there is fine. Yes, you can do it. Bust it.
Bumper does look like a
That was a
butterfly.
short little
It
dance.
does.
Oh, there she goes again. She might have been up late last night, practicing her Fortnite moves. But it was Saturday night, and she gets herself all dolled up before she heads to town. Even powders her face with that colored dirt stuff. She calls it Bear Minerals. Young lady, could we play ball? Give me the hand signal. Show me you're ready. Very dainty. All right, here it comes. Very good. I'll take the ball, and you get a taste. And then I want you to run the ball over to the hoop as fast as your little legs will carry you. But I want you to hold your head up high. Be proud. Go, kid. We're counting on you. And there's a basket for Tula. Once we reach the target, we do it twice. Repetition, consistency, that is the key. When I owe her money, her mouth opens up wide like a baby bird. She loves to show off her 42 rubber teeth and her Lee press-on nails. Now, my sister Maureen is going to ask Tula to do a few of her world-famous rollovers. Right about there is a good place to start. Yes, you can do it. Take your time. And there she goes. We only let her do a few rollovers at a time because we don't want her to get round. Now we'll pull out the patriotic scooter, hands on board, footy on board, look out world, here she comes. Watch out for pedestrians. Use your turn signals, and no texting and driving. Well, she has a BlackBerry. Here, detour ahead, bear right. Hey! You know, you just left the scene of an accident. Oh my goodness. Where did you get a driver's license? What's that? Massachusetts? The things they say in the ring. Boy, you better wash your mouth out with ice cream. She can hurt someone's feelings like that. Is there anyone here from Massachusetts? Well, we're glad you came, because you're our bread and butter. How about Rhode Island? Very good. Connecticut. Nicely done. What about Maine? Outstanding. Vermont. They finally showed up. How about New Hampshire? Anywhere else? New York. Huh. Never heard of it. campaign here. Now, we're working on a problem-solving exercise. I put the prize up out of reach. Tula has to manipulate a few items, starting with the barrel. She's a bit of an optimist. She throws it once and thinks it's going to land in the right spot. You got to try again, kid. You're getting closer. Now, we also have this wooden box. And we're going to take this and place it over here. Nobody would want it anyway. It's not even painted yet. And let's pretend that we're on a camping trip up here in the White Mountains. At night, we take our food supply and put it in the limb of a nearby tree to keep it safe from bears. But if you're out there and you see a bear coming down the trail with a wooden box in their mouth, they've got the whole thing figured out. Should place that carefully. Here, I'll help. There, OSHA approves. Up you go. And now the prize is hers. We call that the pyramid trick. It was started about 1949 or 50 by my father and my uncle. It is a classic. Down off of there, right into her custom-built chariot. This one even has her name on the back. I'll be the chauffeur, Maureen will be the handmaiden. And I call this one Driving Miss Daisy. Well, folks, what did you think of our friend Tula? Fabulous job. Oh, yes, she did. We're very proud of her. And that, my friends, was the Bear Show, the very best that we could do. We hope you enjoyed it.